Welcome back in. Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show with President Trump from Mar-a-Lago. By the way, nice place, $18 million. How about I make an offer for it?
Sounds like a very good
deal. We were talking as we went to break about some of the legal shenanigans that you are involved in that Democrats are putting you through. And I was on Jesse Waters. I know you like Jesse and watch him recently, and he asked me the question, do you think Trump, he was asking me, would benefit from being arrested for violating a gag order and potentially thrown in prison? Do you think that would benefit you politically? Do you think the judges have the wherewithal to be willing to do that? How would you analyze? Because to me, it's a clear constitutional violation. I'm speaking as a lawyer. Yeah. You should be able to speak out. But do you think they would put you in prison, jail? And do you think that would benefit you if it happened?
Well, I actually think they're capable of anything. I never thought that as a president who was a popular president, again, I got more votes, even with their numbers, which were, frankly, not correct. But I'm being nice when I say that. But I got more votes than any other sitting president. That's a popular president. And we did a good job with the taxes, with everything, with the military, with, no wars. We didn't start any wars. We rebuilt our military. So much best job numbers, best economy we've ever had. No inflation, energy independent, going to be energy dominant. We would have been, in 6 months, the most dominant energy source in the world that the world has ever seen. And boom, it was all stopped. And that's what started inflation. So I was very popular. I was always of the opinion that a thing like this couldn't happen. In other words, you protect your former presidents. It's, it's a terrible thing to go after a former president, other than if you're in a banana republic.
And a possible future president as well, which adds to it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Do you think they would put you in jail, and do you think that would benefit you?
I don't know.
I don't want to say. Yeah,
I don't want to say about benefit because I don't want to predict that, but would they, if they could? I think they would do it. Yeah, I think it's not beyond them. I think these are very deranged and angry people.
Have you thought about, if they put you in prison and you're the nominee, that you could be trying to run for president from prison? I mean, that's a crazy thing to even have to consider. Have you contemplated it?
Well, a lot of crazy things have happened over the last period of time. And number one, I won the election that people said couldn't happen. In the history of elections, presidential, 93% have been politicians, 7% have been generals. And there's never been sort of an outsider. I guess I was the ultimate outsider. Yeah. So, a lot of things have happened, and we did a great job. And it could happen again for somebody. Although when they see what I go through, I've had a lot of successful people say, wow, at first when you did it, I think, they sort of said, I wish I could have done that. But now a lot of people that are very successful would not.
Well, we often say, sir, the process is the punishment. And even if you can make it through this process, it sends a message to a lot of other people who maybe down the line would want to challenge indictments and all this craziness. There is a Republican debate that is happening tonight. Yeah. You're not going to be there. You're doing your event at Hialeah. Just wondering one thing, how do you think your competitors are going to do tonight on the stage against each other? Do you have any predictions you would share with us? And also, assuming you win, would you consider any of the people debating tonight as a possible VP candidate?
It's possible. Look, some of them I like a lot. Some of them are running. I happen to have a couple of them that are very friendly. You could look at some, say I was the best president in a generation. He has said it. A couple of others have said it too. Nikki Haley actually said he was a great president. I would never run against him. He was a great, great president, the best president in 100 years. And then, 3 months later, I will be running against the president. So, these are politicians. It's one of those things. Yeah, I respect a number of them, and some I have no respect. I mean, what is this guy, Asa Hutchinson, doing? He's at 0, and he keeps running. And I thought he was out because he didn't make the last debate or the first